Assalamu alaikum, myself Saira Asif. Dear students, hope you are well and doing great. The video on this topic, Stop Overthinking, contain instructive and educational content that is both shareable and easy to retain. So let's start. Overthinking is basically the art of creating problems that were never real. Now, the definition of overthinking is analysis paralysis, or overthinking is the point at which one concentrates a lot on considering instead acting. We have all experienced this type of situation at least once in our lives, where we just do more thinking and do not act upon the situation. Don't make a habit of overthinking everything. You can also notice your overthink habit and talk yourself out of it. Becoming self-aware can help you take control. Overthinking impacts your mental health. Overthinkers are more prone to anxiety, depression, and other mental health related disorders. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Anyone focuses on negative things are more likely to become negative and have a negative life. Likewise, you choose to focus and strive on positive things, your life can become positive beyond your wildest imagination. How to stop overthinking? Here are 6 ways to stop overthinking everything. Awareness is the beginning of change. Put a timer to work. Accept your best. Distract yourself into happiness. Stop waiting for perfection. Be grateful. So the first point to stop overthinking is awareness is the beginning of change. Anytime you find yourself doubting or feeling stressed or anxious, step back and look at the situation and how you are responding. In that movement of awareness is the seed of change you want to make. Now the second point is put a timer to work. Give yourself a boundary, set a time for 5 minutes and give yourself that time to think, worry and analyze. Once the timer goes off, spend 10 minutes with a pen and paper, writing down all the things that are worrying you, stressing you or giving you an anxiety. Let it rip. When the 10 minutes is up, throw the paper and move on, preferably to something fun. Now the third point to stop overthinking is accept your best. Once you have given an effort your best, accept it as such and know that while success may depend in part on some things you can't control, you have done what you could do. Now the fourth point to stop overthinking is distract yourself into happiness. Sometimes it's helpful to have a way to distract yourself with happy, positive, healthy alternatives. Things like meditation, dancing, exercise, learning an instrument, knitting, drawing, and painting can distance you from issues enough to shut down analysis. Now the sixth point to stop overthinking is stop waiting for perfection. For all of us who are waiting for perfection, we can stop waiting right now. Being ambitious is great, but aiming for perfection is unrealistic, impractical, and humiliating. Don't wait for the right opportunity, create it. Be grateful. Overthinking is something that can happen to anyone, but if you have a great system for dealing with it, you can at least ward on some of the negative and stressful thinking and turn it into something useful, productive, and effective. Put things into a wider perspective. It's always easy to make things bigger and more negative, and the need to be. The next time you catch yourself making a mountain out of a molehill, ask yourself how much it will matter in 5 years, or for that matter next month. Just this simple question, changing up the time frame, can help shut down overthinkers. Be a man of action. 5 ways to become a man of action are discussed here. Stop waiting for ideal condition. Be a man of action. Remember that ideas alone don't bring stress. Use actions to frighten your fears. Live in your present. The past is behind, learn from it. The future is ahead, prepare for it. The present is here, live it. Realize you can control everything. You can control your concentrations, however you should focus on them so you can recognize who is managing everything. This will figure out which method you will need to utilize. Everything is possible. Say stop to situation. If you suffer situational anxiety, you are in a good company. Many people experience heightened stress when faced with worrisome events or changing circumstances. Anticipating the anxiety itself can cause more stress, which only makes matter worse. But have no fear. There are ways to cope with situational anxiety that are easy, effective, and at your fingertips. Be in your present moment. Being in the present moment or here and now means that we are aware and mindful of what is happening at this very moment. We are not distracted by rumination on past or worries about future, but centered in here and now. The present moment is the only thing when there is no time. It is the point between past and future. It is always there, and it is the only point we can access in time. Simplify tasks and things. Life sure is not basic, particularly in business. Innovation should make things simpler, and from various perspectives, edits and changes come too quick. And objectives are grand to such an extent that numerous individuals don't have what it takes, and information important to handle even regular understands. Be positive and optimistic. A few common strategies involve learning how to identify negative thoughts and replacing these thoughts with more positive ones. Science shows that those with an optimistic outlook have better cardiovascular health and a stronger immune system, and are higher immune and have more successful. Conclusion. Overthinking can cause some serious problems and damage to your personal as well as your professional life, depending on its severity as well as your ability to deal with it. Thank you.